I've got a new pet. This is actually really witherproof, and if I put a name tag on this guy, he should stay here forever. I don't know if it would survive a server reboot or not. I really don't want to take that chance, but I thought this would be a cool way to kill withers in the base here. I worked out an way to automate this all, but it's slow, and I don't have an automated way to get the skulls, so I don't really see the point in that. But this is how I'm going to do it for a while. My rapier does enough damage. I mean, it takes 5 seconds. And that's actually the first time he's broken any blocks. So I'm going to have to fix those. Let me do that, and then we will get on with this episode. Welcome back, guys. I tried to do the Gaia ritual down here, but it won't work for some reason. So we're going to have to find some flat area upstairs to do it. I did make floodlights. I took all the time to hollow this thing out. I just wanted a nice, flat, spacious area where I could do this. And I put the beacon over here. I visualized it, and it didn't work. So I don't know what was wrong with it. I need to fix ESK's place because, you know, I didn't realize that a beacon needs to be able to see the sky, because I apparently know nothing about vanilla Minecraft. So I had to dig all the way up here. I ended up next to his smeltery, so why don't we just do that, and we just need a flat area where we can fight this thing. I didn't want any obstacles. That's why I hollowed out that thing. I thought it would be a great idea, but apparently the Botania has different plans for us. So I guess we can do it right here. I'm gonna have to cut down these trees though, because the thing spawns so many mobs already, and we don't really need any more than there already will be. If I could sort this. Okay, let me get out my lumber axe, and then we'll send all this stuff into the ME system. So I made 2 different kinds of floodlights. They're both pretty rad. One is a carbide floodlight, which takes this stuff. It's charcoal and bone meal, and then you cook it. It also takes water, and it didn't seem like it would let me pump water in. You have to do it with a bucket. I didn't see any difference between the 2 floodlights in intensity or distance. So I'm going to say go with the regular one. This one, it worked just as well, and it doesn't require fuel. Okay, let's get rid of this other tree. Hello. There we go. And I guess I better pick all this up too. Okay, that'll probably do it. As you can see, I've got some potions ready to go. I'm going to set this thing up, and then it is about noon, so we should be just fine. So just like the thing before, we're going to hit visualize, and then I wanted to put this in the ground because I didn't want it in the way. But I guess it's just how it is. And that needs to be higher. And these are the only blocks I have. So I'll place all these, and then I'll put them on the beacon. And I'm not having great frame rate right now. Or, I mean, it says somewhere between 60 and 80. It just doesn't feel right. It feels sluggish. Okay, we'll take this and do that. And then put our beacon on top. Okay, so let me eat first. I need the Terra Blade and this thing front and center. Now it's working. We got awesome music. Hopefully the strength got me. That was probably the wrong one. Ooh. And there is no flying while this is happening. I did also get some heart canisters, which is good. If I could catch up to the him or her, my rapier does a lot of damage. But that's pretty impossible since it teleports. Pretty soon we're going to have a ton of mobs. This is going to be a long fight, and I am almost dead. I am dead. Alright, well, that's death number 38. Good for me. I'm still winning. Alright, welcome back, guys. This is what I wanted to make. This is why I needed to kill the Gaia. As you probably just saw, I successfully did it with the help of Fallen Kanads for regen, and then Monkey Puzzle and I killed another one. He let me keep all the Gaia spirits, so thanks a lot, Monkey Puzzle. I was going to split what we got, but he didn't want to. So what this thing does, it's, it's a recipe. These are the big pains to get. This is quartz in the alchemy catalyst, and this was from the Elven Gateway. What this does, if you click the ground with it, it like raises it up into the sky. And I want to say the first one, I read this a while ago. It's like a radius of 14, and then every one you add adds 1 to the radius. And I think 20 is the highest you can go. So you need about 20 shards to do this. So what I want to do is I want to raise that volcano out of the ocean. Okay, there it is, XX. So I don't think this is going to be enough to bring the whole volcano up, but I'm going to give it a try. And I wasn't able to get a world download to test this, so we're just going to have to do it live. So this is a pretty damn big volcano. As Lance Strider pointed out, the volcano base should look like a volcano on the outside and something else on the inside. So what I want to do, let's just make sure. Sea level is about 62, something like that. I want to go about 2 below. Let's go to like 50, 59 or 60. we'll hit this thing and then we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to time lapse it, but I can't guarantee that's going to happen because it takes a really long time. Okay, so here's this room. Let's, we'll just put a wood block on the bottom. This could take up to an hour to do. So here we are at level 54. That sounds good. I just want it to be below sea level. So we'll verify that is the XX. And I'm going to hit it. Ready? Ooh, look at that achievement. So hopefully, I haven't tried it on something this tall. Hopefully it actually moves it. I see something happening. So I'm gonna try to time lapse this. We'll see what happens. Well, a little progress report, guys. I don't think this is working how I had hoped. Remember I said I've never done anything this tall, and I think what I may have done wrong is the radius on that thing was like 34 or something like that, right? So I think it was 34. I don't know. I have a tape measure. I guess I could see. Here's the end. Where's the middle? Okay, yeah, 34. So it goes 34 this way. We were at Y54, and this is Y119. So I don't think that it's taking everything above it. I guess we could measure down and see. I don't know how accurate of a measurement that is. That says 22. 92 to 114. That's about right. So I think what it's doing is it's taking out a middle section of the volcano and it's moving it up however many blocks it moves it up. What I should have done was made 2 of those XX shards, come down here about, I don't know, halfway, moved the top half, and then moved the bottom after that. So I think what we're probably going to end up with is we're going to end up with a bunch of basalt from the middle section of the volcano with a maximum height of 117, which is about as tall as the actual volcano itself. Yeah, so we're probably just going to end up with a big flat sphere and it'll be like a cylinder on top of the volcano. That's what I think will happen. I guess we'll see shortly. I chunk loaded this because it's going to take a while, so I'm just going to let it go. I'll bring you back when this thing is done, and we'll see what we end up with. See you in a minute. Well, guys, this is the space where all the volcano parts used to be. They are now however many blocks directly above. And as you can see, it is a big cylinder, as I feared. Basically, I just made a big mob farm. I put some floodlights so we could see it, but yeah, I hate it when I'm right. I knew it as soon as I started doing it and I saw where the stuff was going. this is what happened. Kaboom! Let's just take a moment to appreciate this. Let's turn up the video settings a little bit, just so we could see it from far off and just bask in all the glory of a failed Britannia thing. So there it is. So I've got some options, I suppose. I don't know what they are. I could always try to recarve the volcano. I could quarry this and put it all in a deep storage unit so it's not an eyesore, and chop it off about sea level. Whoa. Just so it's not here, then I could find another volcano to live in. I could try to figure out some way to live here. Maybe bring a resonant exchanger and trade all that out for basalt and then hollow it out. I really don't know. Or I've done this a couple times on stream. If you dump lava on something like this and then run a regular Buildcraft quarry, it'll quarry out everywhere that there's not lava, so you can kind of make little patterns. So maybe I'll mess around with that a little bit, but I just can't help but laugh at this. I tried something new. I totally messed it up. Hopefully you guys appreciate it. I'm going to leave it there. I really don't have anything else to say about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave me some comments. I'll see you next time.